Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's RTC TV4 broadcast, coming to you live from Caston High School, where your Lady Comets are hosting the Rossville Lady Hornets. I'm Blair Zimmerman, joined on the other headset once again by Pete Duvall. Pete, welcome.
Welcome, Blair. A great night to be here at the launching pad to watch some girls basketball.
Absolutely. We'll talk a little bit more about that after the national anthem. All right, well, with some technical difficulties hopefully all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming into tonight with the Lady Hornets on a 2-2 record. Lady Comets coming in still undefeated 5-0 after a hard-fought battle when they traveled to Winnemac on Saturday. I wasn't able to see that matchup because I was headed down to the Nike Midwest Regionals with the cross-country team, but I saw some pictures of it shared about, and that looked like it was a kind of a knockdown drag out there, Pete.
Yeah, I ended up watching it on RTC Sunday night, and it looked like the girls were not quite as sharp as they have been, and it definitely looked like both teams were super aggressive.
Well, I had a chance to talk to Maddie Douglas a little bit at lunch today, and she said, well, I feel like we're going to win regardless tonight, but the quality of the game is going to just kind of depend on which squad of girls shows up. I'm like, well, that kind of, we've seen that game in and game out. Just you got those highlights, and then you've got those spots that they look to clean up in practice. And I'm hoping that if they had a rough practice yesterday, that means that they got all that worked out and they're ready to be a well-oiled machine here tonight. Speaking of Maddie Douglas, she is once again starting for the Comets, along with Macy Hinderleiter, senior Alexa Finke, of course, we're going to have another senior, Addison Zimpelman, and then rounding out the starters for the Lady Comets will be Isabel Scales.
Officials for tonight's contest are Jason Kessler, Mike Bullington, and Rick Scott.
Well, John Harrell predicts a 61-30 outcome in Caston's favor tonight, so we'll see how this ball game goes. One of the rare times that Isabel Scales is at a height disadvantage for the tip here.
Couldn't quite overcome it with her verticality either. Scales, of course, currently tied for the vertical leap record. And she got tripped up on that steal. They just called it out of bounds off Scales. I'm kind of surprised they didn't call that trip as a foul.
Well, sometimes the refs are a little bit more lenient than others.
shot up and off the mark for number 24, Allie Elliott.
Scales brings it down, gives it to Douglas. Zempleman's going to set up the offense here. Zone defense by the Hornets here. Can't quite tell what that defense is, but Zempleman's going to go down and get blocked by Ava Burkle. Douglas slips defending there. Now Huffman to Burkle. Down to the elbow. Back to Burkle. Huffman. Down into Gorbert. Sorry, Gorbett. Huffman. Burkle cross court to McCullough.
Lady Hornets doing a great job moving the ball around, trying to break down this Lady Comet zone, get an opportunity.
There it is. That three's going to fall for Ava Burkle. Great ball movement by the Lady Hornets, looking for that open shot and finding it.
And that was a deep three, Pete.
Now Douglas, Scales, past the Hinderleiter. Hinderleiter goes up, gets blocked. Now it's going to be a loose ball on the ground, and they're going to tie up with it. We're going to get a jump ball. That's going to stay with the Lady Comets.
Lady Hornets definitely using this height advantage.
Yeah. Douglas to inbound. She'll kick to Zempleman. Wide open three. That one will fall. Lady Comets tie it right back up. Surprised that the Lady Hornets didn't have somebody at least ready to go out there to guard her.
Yeah, I don't know what film they've watched from the last 3 years, but you can't leave Addie Zempleman open like that. Not on the three mark.
Darnell working against the Comets defense. Now Huffman. Burkle. Cross court to Darnell. Into the post. We're going to get ball all over the place. It's going to be saved. Hinderleiter's going to come down with it, though. We're going to get a foul on Ava Burkle. Just came across Hinderleiter's arm as she tried to tie up with that ball.
Foul number 34, Ava Burkle. Her first, team first.
Great defense there by the Lady Comets, making that turnover happen.
Hinderleiter near wing. Pass down to the post. Scales is going to go up with it on a little fade. She'll get fouled for two.
Foul there on number 20, Chloe Darnell. Her first, team second.
Scales at the line for Lady Comets with 2 shots.
Burkle had the first foul of the night, and you didn't say the dubious honor of game
Yeah,
first.
I let that one slip this time, didn't I? Scales' first shot up and in. Hey, it's been a long week.
Fair enough. Second free throw just off the back iron.
Speaking of things that rarely happen, we don't see a lot of Isabel Scales drop free throws.
No. Now we got Darnell. Ooh. Almost got a steal there now. Lady Hornets working the ball. Drive, shot off the mark. She gets her own rebound. That's going to be, she's going to draw a foul there. Number 14, Addie Gorbett.
Foul number 4, Macy Hinderleiter.
Macy Hinderleiter picking up her first. And Hornets fans not happy that the foul didn't quite called a couple shots sooner.
Yeah, it definitely could have been. First free throw will fall.
Ties the game back up at 4-all.
Gorbett's second free throw is off the mark. Scales is going to get the rebound. Douglas is going to bring it up quick.
Good looking out there. She was watching her own back door.
Ooh, loose pass. Hinderleiter zigged. Douglas thought she'd just stay put. Now Courtney Huffman to bring it up for the Lady Hornets. Near side, Darnell. Pass to McCullough.
Open shot from the elbow off the mark.
Quarterback couldn't get that one in. Now Zimpelman will bring it down. Hinderleiter. Douglas. Back to Hinderleiter. Zimpelman, Douglas.
Fours across the scoreboard. Tied up and half of the quarter gone.
Scales just off the mark, couldn't get it. She's going to try and steal it back. Now Burkle's going to bring the ball up for the Lady Hornets. Huffman. And McCullough. Ooh, Huffman for three. That one will fall. Lady Hornets now leading 7-4. 3:30 to go. Hinderleiter. Pass down into Scales.
Wow. Scales got boxed in the ear there. No call on that.
Well, at least the refs are going both ways with it. Now Huffman.
Baseline drive. She'll step on the baseline, turn it over.
Burkle working the baseline there.
Scales still holding her ear.
Scales will bring the ball up. Hinderleiter, far corner. She's going to bring it back out. Douglas, Scales. Douglas. Hinderleiter. Pass just picked off. Addie Gorbett sitting down there. Almost got her pocket picked. Now we got Huffman. Pass to Burkle. Cross court pass stolen by Isabel Scales.
Great jump and grab there.
She's going to drive. She's going to get fouled on the floor.
Foul there on number 10, Courtney Huffman. Will be her first, team third. Pete, I think if the ladies on the floor keep this up, we may need to run down to the mat room and grab some headgear.
Yeah, those cross-court passes are dangerous, as you just saw in both of those. Now Scales open for three on the inbound, and that was just short. Lady Hornets going to bring it up. Huffman. Near side Darnell. Cross-court pass to Burkle. Burkle for three. The left-handed three is just off the mark. Scales will come down with the rebound. She'll skip it up to Zimpelman. Zimpelman will drive, barely save it. She's going to get tipped. Now it's going to be a loose ball on the ground, and we're going to tie up with it. Lady Hornets are going to get the ball.
Lady Hornets still up by 3 with just under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Grace Cornell enters for the Lady Hornets. Huffman bringing it up for the Lady Hornets. Now Cornell. Burkett. Ball's all over the place. Burkle got stripped. Now Douglas working against Huffman. It's going to be out off of Huffman. She got trapped there on the far sideline.
Great defense played there by the freshman. At that point, Huffman had no choice but do something or get the count out.
Harsh should have got called for a travel there. Douglas. Pass over to Zimpelman. She's going to give it to Harsh, to Douglas. Douglas is going to drive, kick to Scales. Scales is going to pass into the post. Finke will go up with it. She'll get fouled.
Foul there looks to be on Chloe Darnell. Her second, team fourth. Any more fouls in this quarter, and the Lady Comets will be shooting. Oh, first shot in and out for Finke. And Megan McDonald in for the Hornets.
Darnell with 2 fouls already in this game. Might be why she's sitting right now. Finke's second free throw is off the mark. Douglas with the rebound, though. Looked like she kind of carried that. Looks like she carried it again.
60 seconds in the first.
Past the Scales. Scales goes up with it off the mark. Finke with the rebound. Comets moving the ball quick. Zimpelman for 3. That was banked in. 3-pointer by Addison Zimpelman to tie the game up at 7 with 45 to go in the quarter. Now Huffman really working here. Gorbett drives baseline. Scales to tip it out of bounds. Refs really letting a lot of contact go here.
It was good on the Comets, though, to help her right up.
Inbounds, lob past the Burkle. She's working against Zimpelman. Douglas gets a hand on that. Burkle's going to try and throw it out. We're going to get a jump ball here. Lady Comets going to get possession.
Douglas definitely put her body behind that one. She ate the hardwood for it. 22 seconds left in the quarter.
Lady Comets might look for the last shot here. Lob pass into Scales. She thought about it. She goes up with it off the mark. She gets her own rebound. Pass to Harsh. Zimpelman for 3. Just off the mark. We're going to get a foul on Isabel Scales here. She went for that rebound. Reached around number 42, Megan McDonald. The ref saw it. She's going to call it.
Her first, team second. 6.7 for the Hornets to do something.
Huffman. Douglas gets a hand on it. She'll drive, put that up for 2 and get fouled.
Fouled on the shot. She'll have an opportunity to go to the line right at the buzzer.
That was really good work by the freshman there. Just not giving up.
Foul here was on number 10, Courtney Huffman, her second. Team fifth. Of course, that's just getting ready to reset as soon as these shots go. First shot slightly off. Second one's good. That will give the Comets the lead as we go into the second quarter. Come back for second quarter action. You're watching Lady Comets basketball here on RTC TV4. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to head into the second quarter. Comets able to eke out just a 1-point lead as Maddie Douglas went 1 for 2 on that foul right at the buzzer.
Yeah, once again, great hustle by Maddie on that to get that steal with 6 to go and then put it up and get fouled. Now, Cornell, she's going to pass it into the post. Shot just off the mark. Burkle will get her own rebound and put it back up and get fouled.
Foul there on number 13, Addison Zimpelman. Her first, team first.
Olivia Thomas in for Maddie Douglas now. Burkle quickly ties it back up. And she'll take the lead for the Lady Hornets. Now Zimpelman will bring it up. Harsh, Henderleiter. Zimpelman. Lady Comets moving the ball quick. Looking to get that open shot. Looking to get the ball into the post. Thomas shoots a shot from 13 out. Didn't have a lot of arc on that. I didn't think it would fall.
That was such a snap shot.
We're going to have a blocking foul on Thomas. She tries to use the baseline as another defender.
Foul number 3, Olivia Thomas, her first, team second.
2 quick fouls in the quarter for the Lady Comets. Zempelman, great defense there on the inbounds.
Good steal. She just, by the time she took control, she dribbled it right out of bounds.
Burkle to Huffman. Huffman back to Burkle. She'll drive baseline. Back out to Huffman. Zempelman almost stole that one. Now Huffman picks up her dribble. Now Zempelman will steal that one.
They're going to call that out off Zempelman.
Ball must have barely touched out of bounds. Maybe her foot touched. We definitely didn't have the view for that one over here.
No. I won't discuss what I thought I saw.
Now Huffman working against Hinderleiter. Thomas gets a hand on it. Huffman gets it back. Now Darnell.
Wrong university.
Is Darnell even a university?
I think it is.
Shot off the mark. Lady Hornets get the rebound though. Now Darnell gives it to Burkle. Huffman, top of the key. We're going to get a timeout here by Lady Hornets. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Timeout, Rossville, a 30-second timeout.
I'm really impressed with the ball handling and the movement that the Hornets are showing out there. In spite of the tough Lady Comets defense, they're doing a great job this quarter so far of drawing fouls and of denying possession to the Lady Comets.
Yeah, I really don't think the Lady Comets have had any possession. Well, they did have a little bit, but the Lady Hornets doing a great job of keeping the ball away from the Comets offense. Keeping a team on defense in any sport is going to be a tough time for the team on defense.
Yeah, and let's face it, we see it in sport after sport. The team who can have the most offensive possession time tends to be the victor in the end.
Wild pass by McCullough. Lady Comets with the ball. Zempelman drives baseline. She'll cross it over, put it up for 2, can't get it. She'll get her own rebound. Now Thomas from about the same side, same spot, different side. She'll not quite make that one. Lady Hornets bring it up. Pass into the corner. Darnell's going to lose it. A lot of contact down there. Douglas to Scales. Scales will bring it back out. Hinderleiter. She'll drive baseline. Kick it to an open spot. Zempelman picks it up. Lady Comets need to slow down here. Now Scales. Hinderleiter, far side. Lady Hornets really playing tough defense right now. Zempelman. Hinderleiter. Douglas. Ooh, pass down into Thomas. Thomas was going to a spot. Had an open lane. Pass was just behind her. Now the Lady Hornets will bring it up. Douglas almost got a hand on that one. And now Gorbett shot off the mark. Hinderleiter gets the rebound. She'll bring it up. Douglas. Scales. Corner 3. That was just off the mark. Scales all over that one after the pass from Gorbett to Huffman.
Scales picking up her second, team third.
Now Huffman will bring it up. Lob pass gets to Burkle. Now Huffman has it. Gorbett shot just off the mark. Thomas gets the rebound. She's going to draw a foul from Gorbett.
Well, that's the Rossville Hornets' first foul this quarter, and that's Gorbett's first quarter this foul, Pete. Yep.
Hey, words are hard. We've discussed this before. Now Lady Common's working against this hard, tough Hornets defense. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Burkle.
Just under half the quarter remains.
Definitely a defensive game so far tonight. Now Douglas shoots a three. That one's going to fall. Nothing but net.
And that net barely moved.
Burkle did a great job trying to get her hand on that. Now Huffman's going to work. Douglas overruns that one a little bit. Now Gorbett down low. She's going to put that one off the mark. Zimpelman will bring it down quick. She'll put that one up for two, and that'll be good. You know, right there, 2 points right off of a turnover by the Lady Comets defense. Douglas picks that pass off. Now she'll take it all the way down for two, and she'll draw a foul.
And draws a foul. Foul there on number 10, Courtney Huffman, her third, team second this quarter. Cadis Roby will come in for the Hornets.
Douglas free throw just off the mark. Burkle comes down with the rebound. Roby near side. Pass down to the post. Douglas gets a hand on it. Now pass down into Hinderleiter. Missed the scales cutting across the bottom there. Coach Douglas not happy over there. Pass just too high for Scales to grab.
Alexa Finke back in for the Comets.
Burkle bringing the ball up. Gives it to Roby. Ooh, Scales almost got a hand on that one. These cross-court passes are dangerous, just like that. Scales, but Gorbett grabs it, and her shot is just off the mark. Zimpelman comes down with the rebound. Douglas shot fake, down into the post. Zimpelman shot just off the mark, and it's going to be out of bounds off of the Lady Hornets.
No call on that shot. There's a lot of contact again there, Pete.
Well, once again, these refs have been consistent.
Yep, they're letting him play on both sides. I will agree with that.
Also, that was a great work by Maddie Douglas there. Shot fake into a pass down low. Gets kind of trapped there after picking up her dribble. Now Zimpelman's going to pull it out and work the offense.
Just under 2 minutes left in the half.
Looks like she might be taking a little bit of time there. Now Douglas. Zimpelman.
I personally think that'd be a great play. Get up around the center circle and make them extend the zone.
Now Douglas. Back to Scales. Cross-court pass to Zimpelman. Zimpelman shot fake. Kicks it back out to Douglas. Douglas to Scales. Scales jump shot. That one's in for two.
Scales extends the Comets to a double-digit lead with just over a minute left in the half.
Comets quickly getting that lead. Now Hinderleiter is going to shove Gorbett down there in the post.
She'll pick up her second foul, give the team their fourth. Annie Harsh coming in for the Comets.
Foul number 4, Macy Hinderleiter, her second, team fourth.
Hornets to inbound. Gorbett down low. Nicolo.
Trapped in the paint.
Darnell. Roby. Roby drives. She'll put that up for 2 and just off the mark. Burkle with the rebound. Little spin there. Can't get it to fall. Now Harsh will bring it up with 49 to go. Douglas working. Here we go. We got Harsh and Scales. Zimpelman.
30 seconds left in the half.
Lady Comets really working that offense. Finke down into Scales. Scales, hook shot. That one falls. Now the Lady Hornets. Burkle drives. We're going to get a jump ball.
Wow. Of all of the calls that was going to come with that whistle, that one wasn't even on my mind.
One thing I've noticed this year, I don't know if it was a teaching point for the refs over the offseason, but jump balls have been called a lot quicker.
A lot of jump balls.
Now Lady Comets with 9 to go. Gonna have to work quick to get a shot.
There's 4. Now we're at 3.
Pass down to the post.
Not going to happen for them at the half. Caston 21, Rossville 9. We're going to be back after a few words from our sponsors with the first half wrap-up. You're watching Lady Comets basketball here on RTC TV4. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just 18 seconds left on the halftime clock before we head into third quarter action here.
Lady Hornets will start with the ball for the half.
It'll be Rossville ball to start the third quarter.
Lady Comets taking a little more time in the locker room than the Lady Hornets did. We'll see if they've dialed something up to break this Hornets defense. Looks like the Lady Comets have dropped into a man-to-man look. Now Darnell's going to get called for a travel. Douglas kind of popped it up, and she took a couple steps with it.
Lady Comets definitely slowing down their own offense here to start the quarter.
Lady Hornets still in their same defense, and Lady Comets had a look there. Zimpelman couldn't hold on to it. Went off her hands, off her face, and out of bounds. Now, Courtney Huffman to bring it up for the Lady Hornets.
That was definitely getting away with a step.
Lob pass into the paint. Ball's on the ground. Burkle ties up with it. Douglas ties up with it. And Finke ties up with it.
Lady Comets will get the ball on that possession arrow.
Scales brings it up. Douglas into the corner to Zimpelman. Zimpelman back to Douglas. Henderleiter. Scales corner. She's going to try and work against it. Now that ball is loose. It's going to be out of bounds off of Douglas.
Comets fans not happy with that call.
They had a better look at it than we did, but Huffman must have just stayed above that ball. Now Burkle working the offense. Douglas with the steal. She'll go up with it. She gets fouled hard.
Wow, I heard that all the way up here.
Burkle taking a little aggression on that one.
That'll be Burkle's second, team's first this quarter. Shot just off the mark for Maddie.
Great work by both Comets getting into a spot for that rebound. Just couldn't get vertical enough for it. Now Lady Hornets working against the Comets defense. Comets playing a little bit more aggressive this half, I think. Douglas almost steals it again. Now Darnell in the corner. Working against Finke. Pass wild, out of bounds.
I'm sure that's exactly what Coach Douglas is wanting with this man defense, is just force those turnovers.
I don't think there's a doubt about it. These Lady Comets are playing a lot more aggressive this half so far.
Grace Cornell coming in for the Hornets.
Douglas working the point. She'll give it to Zimpelman. Zimpelman thought about it. She'll carry. She thought about dishing it into the paint. Hesitated a little too long.
Lady Comets putting on a press.
Yeah. Douglas is going to get a reach-in called there.
That'll be Maddie's first, team first.
Hornets going to bring more down. Now Lady Comets going to work a little bit of a zone press. And Hornets will break it. Huffman kicks to Gorbett.
And Zimpelman with a swat on that pass.
Scales down low. She'll put in a reverse layup for two.
Coming down with that, maintaining control, and then getting that reverse layup. That was some serious athleticism. And lob ahead pass sails out of bounds. Lady Comets will get it back.
Gorbett's pass sailed and sailed and sailed.
Of course, she starts with that height advantage.
Yeah. Now Zimpelman. Douglas near side. She'll kick to Hinderleiter.
I don't have the full roster in my hand, but I think that maybe if you were sitting on my shoulders, she might still have the height advantage of us.
She is,
that was a quick jump ball blown there. It actually saved the Comets from a turnover on an up and down. Sadly, only to give us the turnover on the possession arrow.
You know, Gorbett's only listed at 5'9". So is Elliott and Burkle, along with McDonald. So definitely looks taller down there on the court.
Absolutely. Macy Hinderleiter picking up her third foul there. Team second here in the half.
Cornell working against Hinderleiter. Douglas is going to come around, knock that one out of bounds. Now Huffman. Burkle. Burkle spins, drives. She loses it out of her hands.
Great use of that screen. Unfortunately, she couldn't keep possession of the ball. Annie Harsh back in for the Lady Comets. Macy Hinderleiter going to take a seat again with a quarter and a half. She's only got 2 fouls to give now, and in what's been a very physical game.
Harsh. Near side. Scales corner. Cross court pass to Zimpelman. Huffman gets a hand on it. Now Zimpelman's going to try and block the shot, but shot off the mark, and Gorbett puts it in for two. Douglas, top of the key.
And that will be the Lady Hornets' first score of the half and first two-pointer of the game.
Now Scales goes up with it. She's going to get a foul drawn. I thought it was all ball from up here.
Ava Burkle picking up her third. Team second. Scales at the line. Shoot two.
First one's in. You know, just like the teams, the refs go into the locker room at halftime. They talk over what they're seeing, and they have their own second half plan. We'll see if maybe they're going to start calling a little bit more as the second free throw falls. Comets lead 26-11 with 3:40 to go in the third quarter. McCullough, pass to Cornell.
Yeah, I couldn't see that not being a foul. Madison Douglas picking up her second, team third.
Inbounds to Huffman. McCullough gives it to Huffman. Burkle thought about it. She'll drive. She won't put it up though. Now Gorbett drives. She's gonna get a foul called on her as Scales takes the charge.
And that'll be her second, team third.
Douglas will bring it up for the Lady Comets. Comets getting backdoor cuts. Just not seeing them. Now Zempelman shot way off the mark. Gorbett gets the rebound. Huffman will bring it up. She'll kick to McCullough. Now Gorbett down low. Off the mark. Ball's loose. Burkle with the rebound. Scales swats her. Now Scales is going to pull it out. Burkle gets a steal on that one.
She'll go coast to coast with it.
Douglas plays it smart. Knows she's not going to get anywhere near that height. Now Coach Douglas will take a timeout. I believe it'll be a full timeout.
All right, well, with that, they're going to talk strategy. We're going to thank sponsors. You're watching Lady Comets basketball here on RTC TV4. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just over 2 minutes remain here in the third quarter. Lady Comets on the scoreboard, outscoring the Lady Hornets up by about 2-1 so far this ball game.
Lady Hornets having a tough time scoring on offense against this Lady Comets defense.
Yeah, Lady Hornets only able to put 2 points on the board in the second quarter. So far this quarter, only good for 4.
Douglas's shot just off the mark. Lady Comets have had a little bit better on their offensive side, but really their defense has scored a lot of their points. Lady Hornets really working. Huffman almost had that shot there. Hinderleiter closed quick. Now Burkle. She's going to use a screen. Huffman. Little floater. That one's off the mark. Scales with the rebound. She's going to keep control of it. And she's going to get called for a travel.
Addison Zempelman back in for the Comets.
I was surprised that was called a travel. I thought it was going to be a double dribble.
It's a turnover either way.
True. Now Huffman. Cornell. Barkle with the shot down low from the pass. Lady Hornets closing in on that deficit.
Trying to bring it back down from double digits.
Now Lady Comets Scales corner. She'll just pull up.
Good for 2.
Great job by the Lady Comets answering that Lady Hornets bucket.
Under 30 seconds left in the third.
Gorbett puts that one up. She can't get it to fall. Now Harsh with the rebound. She'll bring it up. Gives it to Scales. Scales drives. Put that one up. And Thomas with the rebound. She puts it in for 2. Now Huffman gives it to Gorbett for 3. Fired from her hip. Throws that one off the top of the backboard.
Well, at the end of 3, it's 31-15. Caston advantage. We'll be back for fourth quarter action. You're watching Lady Comets basketball here on RTC TV4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 8 more minutes to play in regulation. Lady Comets will start fourth with possession of the basketball.
31-15. Lady Comets lead. Simpleman works near wing. Douglas. Pass into the corner to Hinderleiter. Now to Thomas. Thomas is going to get stripped by Huffman. Lady Comets working to get back on defense. Now a little trap here at the top of the key. Huffman gets it out to Cornell. We're going to get a timeout here by the Lady Hornets.
Second timeout. Looking to save that possession. Fantastic trap set there between the volleyball line and the half-court line by the Lady Comets.
The only thing you wish more there is that they don't split that trap like Huffman did. Because I think Cornell would have came out with that one had the Lady Hornets not taken that time out.
Yeah.
Lady Hornets on the inbound. Huffman working against Hinderleiter. Lady Comets still in that man-to-man defense. McCullough into Burkle. Burkle drives. She's going to get hacked by Addison Zempelman as she goes up for that one.
That'll be Zempelman's second, team first in the quarter. Burkle is 100% for free throws so far tonight. Maintains that average.
Second free throw is off the mark. Lady Comets have trouble getting the rebound, but they maintain it. Now Harsh will bring it up. Douglas into the post. Scales drives, puts it in for 2. Scales is definitely an all-around player in this game.
Certainly not afraid to go in and get hacked on, stand and take a charge.
Lady Comets bring it up as Gorbett misses one. Now pass down into Scales again, and she'll put it in for 2 once again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
They've definitely found something that they're exposing of the Lady Hornets. Lob pass in. Hinderleiter goes for it.
She'll pick up her fourth.
Caston foul, number 4, Macy Hinderleiter, number 4, team second.
Now Darnell enters for the Lady Hornets. Shot off the mark. And now Darnell's going to foul Maddie Douglas.
That'll be Darnell's third.
Now Finke enters, giving Hinderleiter a little rest since she has those 4 fouls. Douglas into the post. Scales can't get it out as Huffman picks that pass off.
It looked like the pass was tipped as it left Scales' hands. And of course, that's the danger of being in that double coverage underneath.
And Scales just picks that one right off. finally getting her hands on another one of those cross-court passes. Douglas for three.
It's good.
Douglas giving the ball down into Scales, getting her assist, and there Scales giving it right back to get her assist. Pass all over the place. Now Huffman, cross-court pass to Darnell. Gorbett, long jumper off the mark. Burkle with the rebound. She'll put it in for two. Lady Comets probably have been out-rebounded tonight. At least on the defensive side. Now Scales gives it to Douglas. Douglas for three. That one's just off the mark. The Scales will get the rebound. Now Harsh, top of the key. Douglas, Zempelman. Zempelman's gonna cross-court pass to Harsh. Down into Finke. Finke goes up with it. She's gonna draw a foul.
Got hacked. I believe that was Sydney McCullough was on her. Yes. Sydney McCullough picking up her first, team second.
First free throw off the back iron. Putting a little too much on that one. Second free throw off the mark. That's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Hornets, though. Burkle lost that one between her hands. Harsh to inbound. Lob pass into Scales. Zimpelman had an open look there. Now Harsh will dribble it out.
She might have gotten away with the carry there, Pete.
Every once in a while, it really does. Zimpelman, corner three, just off the mark. Now Huffman, half of the fourth quarter gone here. Burkle for three. That one's off the mark. Scales going up for the rebound. She'll pull it down. Pass almost out of Harsh's reach. Scales will drive baseline, kick to Douglas. Douglas, corner three. That one's off the mark. Darnell with the rebound. She'll bring it up quick for the Lady Hornets. Pass to Gorbett, far side. She's going to bring it up, work the offense for the Lady Hornets. Burkle. Burkle's going to drive. She's going to take quite a few steps there. No call, shot off the mark. Scales with the rebound. Now Douglas drives. She'll put it up with her left hand. A little wild under the basket there.
Yeah, she was a little too far in for that one.
Now Darnell. Huffman. Huffman drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Burkle. Now Burkle. Kicks to McCullough. Now Darnell for three. That one's off the mark. Scales will bring it up. A lot of lefties on this Hornets team. I just started noticing that. Darnell shot lefty. Burkle shoots lefty.
Yep.
Lady Comets working against the defense here. Harsh at the center circle.
You know, as we're under 3 minutes, Lady Hornets have really been sticking to the zone the whole game. It's good play here. Make them extend that zone.
They really extended the zone. Now pass down into Zempelman. Great work by Annie Harsh. Seeing that Zempelman got open there as they extended the zone.
Realistically, I think that that's a good play for this next 2 minutes.
Yeah, I expect to see that especially. Now Burkle working, and She'll put it up with left hand off the mark. Scales with another rebound. She'll bring it up quick. She'll drive, kick to Douglas. Douglas thinks about it, doesn't take it. She'll bring it out, extending that Rossville zone. She's going to kick it to Scales. Scales, pass down into Zimpelman.
Zimpelman open under the left side one more time.
Now we're going to get quite a few subs in now.
We've got Katie Hutzel, Olivia Thomas, and Macy Hinderleiter in for the Comets. Number 12, Autumn Pascal. Number 22, Addie Gergley. And I thought there was a third in for the Lady Hornets.
I think Cadence Roby came in.
That could be.
Huffman still working against the Lady Comets man defense. Roby, far wing. She's going to get her pass tipped, but she'll get it back now.
1 minute left in the game.
Huffman. Now Gorbett. Gorbett drives. Shot blocked. Hinderleiter goes way up for it. Coach Douglas telling him to slow it down.
45 seconds left on the clock. Harsh at the center circle, forcing this defense out.
Hinderleiter going up for that pass. Harsh. She'll drive, kick. Thomas, corner. Gorbett's going to get a hand on that, and Thomas is going to try and grab it. Bounce it out of bounds.
Megan McDonald and Maddie Ford in for the Hornets. 23.7 left to play here tonight.
Roby will bring it up with 20 to go. Ford. Pass down into the post. Pascal. Ball's on the floor.
Under 5 now.
Ball's out of the hands now. Shot tipped, and that'll end the game. 42-18. Lady Comets are victorious.